Hey guys, welcome back here to our Weymouth series. We have just played our first month of the season, where we are in the championship this year. Today's episode will see us taking on a familiar opponent, Lincoln City. They have won promotion from League 2 and League 1 alongside of us, so that'll be a fun matchup. And then our second game will see us take on Crystal Palace, who were relegated from the Premier League this past season. So that will be a very good test for us. So let's switch over here to our schedule view and see how we've gotten on in our first month of the championship. So after that opening 2-2 draw against Norwich, we took on Huddersfield and we got a 2-0 defeat against them. Just a very tough opponent that we couldn't find a way to get past. They got 2 early goals within the first 20 minutes of the game. We just had no answer for them. Then it was into the EFL Cup, also known as the Carabao Cup, and we took on Northampton, who are a League 1 side. We got a 1-0 victory over them, Ellis Sims bagging the only goal in that game. Then back to the championship, we recorded our very first win in the championship. It was a 3-1 victory over Sheffield United. Monteiro, Vos, and Benteke all getting on the score sheet in the first half. We did concede 1 in the second half, but I'm very proud of our players there getting the 3 points against Sheffield. Then it was a matchup against Millwall, and then we fell 2-1 against them. Callum Home got an equalizer in the 51st minute, but we ended up conceding the game winner 13 minutes later. That was a tough result to take, as I felt like we could have got something from that game, but in the end, Millwall were just too strong for us. After that, we took on Oxford United, and we got a 2-1 loss against them as well. We ended up getting a very late consolation goal in the 92nd minute through James McKenna, but too little too late. Then back to the EFL Cup, we took on Premier League side Bournemouth, and we actually held on in the 22nd minute through Benu, but we ended up conceding 2 second half goals, and Bournemouth ended up knocking us out of that competition. Disappointing that we had a lead for over 60 minutes and ended up losing, but we took a Premier League side all the way, and I'm proud of the players there. Then we had an absolutely wonderful game, a 5-1 victory over Sunderland. Monteiro, McKenna, Sims, and a newcomer Alexi Pitu got our 5 goals for us there. And the big 3 points that we really needed. We were sitting down on the lower end of the table, and that 3 points lifts us to a nice position. And hopefully that can be a catalyst for our season. But yeah, we do have that new player. This is Alexi Pitu, who is a 22-year-old Romanian attacking midfielder who is on loan from Watford this season. His contract does expire after this season. I like the way he has played for us. I like the way he looks. And if Watford do not offer him a new contract, I would love to make him a permanent member of our squad. He's a young player that has a ton of potential. He has made 35 under-21 appearances for Romania, so they seem to rate him highly as well. It's just a matter of time before he breaks into the senior squad there, so we'll keep an eye out on him, but I'm very excited to have him on our team this season. Switching over here to the league table, everyone has played 6 games, and we currently sit in 14th place. We have a total of 7 points, and today's opponents, Lincoln, sit down in 19th position, sitting on 5 points. So before our last game, we were sitting on 4 points, and you can see that puts us low on the table. I believe we were sitting in 18th at the time, so that turned out to be a very big win for us. And like I said, hopefully we can turn that into a catalyst for our season and push on from here and secure ourselves a nice mid-table finish. So switching over to our team view, a couple of injuries. Matt Blake is out for a few weeks with a twisted ankle, and Ellis Sims is also out for a couple weeks as well. So Ryan Baker will be coming on the bench for Sims, and Lakin will take the place of Blake on the bench. Matlin sees himself on the bench as well, coming back from international duty with the Scottish under-21s, and P2 is also on the bench after the international duty with Romania under-21s. Otherwise, we are ready to jump into this matchup away at Lincoln City. Let's see if we can get a 3 points over fellow newcomers. Alright, the teams are out here and kickoff is underway. Come on, you Terras. Another big game, a team that came up with us, so a team that we should be able to get a victory over. Let's put in a good performance, but Ekpatita picks up an early yellow card, and so does one of their players. Gotta keep an eye on him. Do have a throw-in now. Can we mount an attack here? Benteke has the ball now. Oh, Payne gets beaten off the ball there. They're through on goal, and it's a big save by Ryan Alsop. Les Payne was not aware of his surroundings and got pickpocketed. And wow, that was not far wide from the corner. Gotta be on our game here, guys. Lincoln City are going to be fighting for their survival this season as well. And this is a game that they'll feel like they can get a victory in. We are on the ball here. Montiero, he crosses in. Oh, Greenwood hits the crossbar. Oh, that was so close to an opening goal. But Greenwood's header finds the crossbar. And just a couple minutes here before halftime, we have a throw-in a good position. Thomas has it. Can you whip in your cross? He does. He whips it in. And it falls to Les Payne, who fires it in there. His first goal of the season. He is now off the mark for Weymouth. And that's a big goal just a couple minutes before halftime. Get in there. Look at that. On the volley. Ninja kicks that in. Beautiful. There is halftime. 1-0 to the Terras. That sets us up nicely for the second half now. Always a great time to score just before half. Just a big 45 minutes coming up here. We have a corner. It's whipped in by Montiero, and it's a goal. Christian Benteke heads it in there. His third goal of the season. Wonderful. Whipped in by Montiero, and a big header from Benteke. Alright, 30 minutes left to play in the game. It is a free kick for Lincoln. Let's defend this. Good job, Montiero. Or it was Ekpatita. Montiero picks up the ball. It's not over yet. Lincoln pick it back up. This is dangerous right here. But the shot goes right to Alsop, who holds on to that. And we'll make a substitution now. Alright, so we will have P2 come on for Montiero. Switch him over to the left. So it's a series debut for P2 here for you guys. He has just under 20 minutes to play. We are on the ball here though. Oh, Josh Earl had a shot. We weren't able to follow that rebound up. Oh, Offenberg turns it over. And Lincoln are looking to counterattack us now. Big job by Ekpatita there. And another substitution. We'll see Matlin come on for McKenna. And defense there. And we'll hold on to our final substitution a little bit longer here. Alright. There is a free kick that's about to happen, but we're going to bring on Lakin here for Volks in midfield. See out this game. Then we'll watch this free kick here. We're in a good position. It's going to be P2 to whip it in. See if Benteke can get on the end of this or someone else, and that will surely seal the deal for us. Here we go. It's whipped in. Oh, it's a little too far, but Greenwood was there. But that was just a bit too far from the free kick and a tough angle in the end. We're in the final 10 minutes now. We have another free kick. Go on, Greenwood. Oh, he hits the post. What a goal that would have been from Greenwood. We're still on the ball here. Thomas now has it on this right-hand side. Can you whip in your cross? He picks out Greenwood, who attempts a cross, but it goes out for a corner. And Thomas was just happy to let that go out. We'll take our time. Pito to take this corner. He whips it in. Benteke, I believe, got on the end of that, but was not able to keep that down. We're now into extra time. +4 added on. Lincoln on the ball. Let's not concede a late one here, boys. Oh, no. They hit the post. Wow, okay. He does get called for offside, but Allsop was not to know that. We got lucky anyways. Just a couple seconds left in the game now, about 15. And we're on the ball. We might get a very late goal here. Oh, so close for Lakin. It's out for a corner, and surely the ref will call full time at any moment. Oh, it was almost a very late goal, but it is blocked out for a corner. Benteke almost getting a late goal, but there is full time. A 2-0 win for the Terras over Lincoln City. Get in there. And with that victory, we see ourselves move up to 11th place, sitting on 10 points. Lincoln find themselves just above the relegation zone now. They are going to be in for a tough season, no doubt about that. Also winning 2 promotions back-to-back. I'm sure they are in a similar position with lower rated facilities and needing to revamp their squad for the championship. But I will bring you guys back in just a moment where we will be taking on 2nd place Crystal Palace. Okay, it is time. We are about to take on Crystal Palace for the very first time in this series. Palace currently sitting in 2nd. As mentioned, they did get relegated from the Premier League this past season, so we'll know they'll have some good talent on their team still. Team news. Unfortunately, Alexi Pito has picked up an injury and will be out for a month and a half or so. So that is disappointing to see that happen. So Sam Greenwood will continue in the starting role this game. Matlin returns to the starting lineup as well, so Ekpatita goes to the bench. But let's go ahead and jump into this game against Crystal Palace at the Bob Lucas Stadium. Alright, we are underway here, and we have an early highlight. Will something occur off of the kickoff? It is us on the ball. Would love to see an early goal right out of the gates. Greenwood has it on this left-hand side. He whips it in. Monteiro gets on the end of it, but is not able to beat Sam Johnstone in goal. It's a free kick for Palace now. Gotta be ready for this. It's an early goal, 5 minutes in for Palace. Ben Godfrey is there to put that in the back of the net. Yikes. A lot of work to do for the Terras now. Thankfully, there is plenty of time in the game to get back in this. It's Palace on the ball again. Oh, he was there, but he gets the ball right back. Oh, and it's a save by Allsop. Palace are looking to put the pressure on us here. Another save by Allsop. Palace are still all over us. See if we can ride out this pressure and get back in the game here. We are on the ball. That's a red card. That was dirty. Get out of here.
Bye, have a great time.
Wow, that was a very bad challenge, but turns out to be a good challenge for us. We didn't get injured and they got a player sent off. We will now have a good chunk of time with a man advantage. Can we get a goal back here before halftime? We are not able to get a goal back before halftime. So we go in a goal down after an early goal from Ben Godfrey. And Luka Milivojevic gets himself sent off in the 25th minute. See if we can capitalize on that here in this second half. They are a man down. Let's go out there and throw some bodies forward. Let's go, guys. Look, it's Neil Brock on the bench as well for Palace. Of course, he spent last season on loan with us. 35 appearances, 14 goals. Hopefully he doesn't come on in the second half and score for them. We could certainly use a goal from one of our strikers right now. Would love to see Benteke get a goal against his former team in the second half. Would go a very long way. But we are going to make our first substitution. Charlie Lakin's going to come on for Josh Earl in that left back position. Oh, and I just saw he picked up a slight injury right before he got taken off. Could be trouble if he is out injured for a couple of weeks because Matt Blake is still out injured. But we are on the ball here. Greenwood picks out Monteiro, and again he heads it straight to the keeper. Time for him to get subbed off on a 6.2. Disappointing performance from Monteiro. So Benyu is going to come on for the final 25 minutes of this game. Alright, and well, I forgot that Sims is out injured. I was going to take off Benteke, but I don't think I want to bring on Ryan Baker. So what do we do instead? I think we bring on Callum Home for less pain. Come on, guys. We gotta surely get a goal back here. They're a man down since the 25th minute. You're telling me we can't get a goal? It's a corner. It's whipped in by Home. Yes, it's a goal. Kundai Benyu gets a goal. It's whipped in by Home. McKenna heads it in towards goal, and Benyu redirects it on the line. It is 1-1 now. We got 12 minutes to find a winner. Come on, boys. Can we push for a late winner here? 5 minutes of added time. Doesn't look like it. It is full time. I'll take a draw against second place Palace, but having them being a man down for a majority of the game, it is a bit disappointing that we weren't able to find a winner, but a solid draw nonetheless. And so with that game, we sit in 12th place, having played 8 games. A very solid start to the season for the Terras, and what is definitely going to be a long slugfest of a season here in the championship. I hope you guys are ready to enjoy the ride with us this season, but that is where this episode will be coming to an end. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you leave it a like down below and subscribe if you are new around here. Until next time, it's been your Boyd147.